welcome to the first ever episode of Pretty Privilege. I'm April.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Denise.
You actually said your real name, not your stripper name. No, I'm joking.
Oh. Your favourite drug. That's who I am.
Right, so first ever episode, and we're kicking it off with what I think is something that's quite, I don't even want to say important because I don't find it that important, but what a lot of people in this day and age find quite important, which is looks and how deceiving they can be.
Yeah, I'm deceiving everyone today, boy. Because I am not looking at my Instagram, but it's cool anyway. It's fine.
You do.
No, it's fine.
You do.
All you need is a little highlight. I mean, sometimes you don't even need a little highlight. Sometimes you just need your real face. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
I was saying. But I mean, what's your perception on kind of this like image conscious day and age that we live in? Like, how do you feel about it? Does it make you guys feel a bit conscious about, well, I guess we can start with you.
With me.
Does it make you feel a bit
To be
conscious?
fair, I thought I wasn't conscious, but low-key I probably am. But I'm more conscious because of myself and my standards, what I allow people to see as well.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
So do you feel like it's like maintaining your image, or do you like, what do you think it is? Or are you more like conscious? Like, is it more you're trying to present yourself a certain way for you, or do you feel more conscious because of how people may perceive you, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think it's probably that as well, because on a normal day, I don't really care. Like, if you know me, Monday to Friday, unless I've got somewhere mad important, I'm not doing a full face or even over straightening my hair or even brushing it. Like, I'm just going buff and go. But obviously, sometimes people they'll be like, rah, that girl looks rough, they'll try to treat you rough. But obviously, if you come in slaying, do you know what I mean? Everyone treats you a bit different. So that's why sometimes I'm probably a bit more conscious of it. But for me to say I care, I don't.
You don't?
No.
So how do you feel like people treat you? Like, do you feel like it's a massive difference? Like, like if you've got makeup on in comparison to like even or like the clothes you wear, or like
if you've got like a baggy tracksuit, hoodie up, no makeup, and you're just going about your business, then compared to when I'm done up, like tight jeans, nice top, hair done.
Don't you feel that it may be the stigma that kind of when people kind of talk about people in hoodies and shit like that?
Shall I give you a sick example? I've got M&S petrol station in my house here. I think some new employees come there because I've been going there for years. I've gone there now. Everyone knows me. I'm always in a hood, especially when it's cold. I was wearing a deep hood. I walked to the back. I was trying to get, I don't know, some cake or something. They didn't have it, so I walked straight out. The man's like, excuse me. I was like, what do you mean, excuse me? He said, can I see what you've got? I said, are you all right? I said, you didn't even have the cake I wanted. He was like, no, let me just check. I said, check what? Do you think I'm a thief? I backed off my hood. I said, are you mad? I come here like every day. I was literally going so mad. I even was about to pull the race card, everything, but I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me leave you. Fast forward, I went there another day. I said, it's the same person you're accused of stealing. He was like, madam, I'm so sorry. He's even calling me madam because my face is beat. Like, come out of here, man. So it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but when I say, all right, so let's say you weren't in the hoodie. Let's say that you were just kind of like, just in jeans and a top. Do you feel like you're then treated different?
Not really. It's probably ID, please.
yeah. So I feel like maybe it's just because of the hoodie.
Could be.
Do you feel like do you feel like it's like stress, like when like having to like maintain like this pretty like
I think it is for
image.
I'm not even speaking for myself. I'm speaking for like majority of people, even like my friends and stuff, and most women. I think it is. It's a big thing. Like it's a big thing. How many guys you be like, oh, that girl don't look the same the way she looks on Insta, or I saw my girl in real life. She's not cutting
but
it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is fact. So there's really people
that don't
look like how they look like in real life. No shade, but
no. I feel as though like when it comes to all of that, you're not gonna be like, even the pictures that you put up on your Instagram, they're going to be probably your best pictures. You're probably going to do a burst. You're going to choose your best in that burst. And no one really aims to put their worst looking picture on Instagram. So
I think like some people find the playful side of that. I think Maya Jam is a really good example. Like she would pull the maddest faces that most people would be like, no, I can't post that.
Yeah,
or
she would.
But she's like, I don't care. I don't give a. You know what I mean?
Fair dues.
So I don't think that it's. I don't know.
I feel like the majority of people anyway, people want to show their good side.
Yeah.
And, that's what they show.
That's true. Well, moving on swiftly onto, staying on the same subject as look. So there's an article, I don't know if everyone's seen it, of a lady who actually blagged having a mental illness so that she could get a nose job. And then she's also said that she wants her daughter to get plastic surgery because when you're pretty, basically like when you're pretty privileged, you get treated, well, I guess you get treated differently, and like you won't be successful if you're not pretty. But like, how true do you think that is? Do you feel like, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's people from all different walks of looks that
100%
that are like high
but
top.
let's just be mad honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be last. You lot speak first.
So I don't know. I feel as though if you're skilled in whatever you choose to be skilled in, and you're really good at it, I don't feel as though
no one can take that from you.
No one can take that from you.
I believe that as well.
But saying that, imagine if there's someone that's as skilled as you, but they're prettier than you.
Okay, but all right. So for example,
how they gonna? The only difference between you and them is that
they're pretty.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't agree because my mum, she has 2 properties, and one of the tenants was actually a Chinese guy from, I think he was from China, and he was headhunted by Apple to come down and like from his home country to do work. And I know probably it's male, when it's men it's probably a little bit more different, but he was headhunted, actually brought from China to do a job.
Yeah.
So if you're just good at something, I believe anywhere in the world where you're meant to be, you'll be. I don't feel like as though, I don't know. And but you know what? I think a lot of the time, even certain opportunities that I may have got, my cousin will say to me, because I don't see the world in that way. I just feel like if you're good at something, you're good at something. My cousin will say, no, she always disagrees with me when it comes to this topic, and she'll always say, you've never had to go through certain stuff because of something. She'll make up something, and I'll be like, but you had the same opportunities, but she's younger than me, so she hasn't even got to the stage where she probably has the skill set that I do. Yeah. So it's like you don't even know where you're going to be tomorrow. Just develop your skills, and you don't know where it's going to take you tomorrow. So again, I don't know. I'm not too for that argument, to be honest.
So you don't think that that
I just feel like if you're...
Have you experienced it though?
No.
Like, do you ever feel like you've been in a position where you've only got this job or only got
because
this?
Because like now, when you apply for jobs, like they ask for a picture of you. Like they need to see what you look like. You can't just turn
social media handles.
Yeah, and they ask for your social media handles.
But I don't think that's because of the fact that
your
they
behaviours
see
and
you.
stuff, innit?
Exactly. I think that's more down to seeing exactly how you would act. If there's anything that could be detrimental to them as a company, I think that's what that's for. But yeah,
I
think it works anyway. Like I'm not even using my own personal experience. I just feel like, especially if the boss is a man.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times. Come on, this like 9 out of 10 times. Like true. Even without you even secretly knowing, like a lot of my opportunities that's been handed to me, especially in the last 5 years.
Because you look good.
But then don't you? I feel like you have a point, because obviously we live in a male-dominated society. And I feel like mates, even certain places I've gone to work, and I know like that maybe the manager or the assistant manager is a woman. She's looking at me differently. And I know that if I had ever gone for that interview with her, I probably never would have got that job. Yeah. So one side, I can agree. But then I also feel as though it's dependent upon who interviews you on that day. And, because I even honestly speaking, I work in construction, and it's a male-dominated kind of field. But I've always been interviewed by men. So
I suppose. But I still feel, sorry. I still think pretty privilege really is a thing. Like, it is a thing in so many different fields. Even like anything, man. Restaurant, even the parking man would allow you if you smile a bit much at him. True. Do you know what I mean? Like, so many things. Like, restaurants, clubs, like... Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, people get turfed and someone pretty comes, all of a sudden you got a table. Yeah. Or, do you know what I mean? Like, doors are shut. All of a sudden there's a back door. Do you know what I mean? Or just like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying I'm the pengest thing, but I use it to my advantage. Especially, I use it. I'm not going to lie. Like, I even use it the other day at One Extra. I needed to bring all my girls into the show. Went to the back. I was grinning up with the security. Grinning. I was even like, add me back on Insta, innit? I've got 5 girls. I beg you, please, they ain't got wristbands.
I'm not gonna
everyone
lie,
come through.
It's kind of a poor, but it's like a poor example. Like, do you know what I mean? For like,
do you want me to give
girls-
another one? I can give you loads. Even in the bank, I can give you in the housing, everywhere.
No, I don't mean like that. But I mean, as in, like, for example, on this article, the woman said that her daughter, her name's Tanisha,
Yeah, that's dead. That's
said
bad.
she isn't the most academic of girls, so I don't really care about her education. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like if you have that mentality of feeling like, well, it's okay if you're pretty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
like,
a bad mentality.
and there's only so far you can get with looks. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can get you through the door, but it can't get you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like you literally have to fall
you
through
can
the rest.
green. Like for something like that, like to get in somewhere, like that will work.
But
like
yeah,
if
real
you're talking
life,
about real life, like job wise, you can't just be
you
smiling.
need to have
up.
the brains to back it. 100%.
Yeah, like okay, I like the look of you, but what else can you do? Do you know what I mean? Can you make
But
me
this
money,
is what the
or-
media and everything that's happening now is making people believe that if you are prettier, if you are more stunning, more attractive, you're more likely to do better. It's because all the attractive people are all at the, not at the top, but like, you know, like how Insta is, like the prettiest girl on Insta. Like I can show you times like 5-6 years ago when Insta first banged. Well, when I first started coming on Insta, and I probably looked so pretty and I had no money. Like I was living with my mom. I had no credit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, but I was like inside, I was empty. But what on Insta, I was like
popping
selfies, like showing nice hair, nice makeup, whatever. But really, I had nothing really going on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, but the young people growing up see that and think, oh, all the best people, all the pretty people.
But then that's why I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time, like I don't want to be this person who people look up to. I feel as though the only people who should look up to me are my family members, my younger cousins, my child, and my children to come. I don't want anyone else because I'm human, just like anyone else.
Responsibility, you know.
I make mistakes. I'm gonna make mistakes. Don't look up to me. And I feel like anyone who looks outside their home for guidance, then there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong because
but some people don't have that at home, so that's why they look out. Do you know what I mean? Look outside. I don't think that's a bad thing.
would you don't think it's a bad
No,
thing?
I don't think it's.
But
a
for
bad
example,
thing.
like go back here a few years ago when you was growing up, and then stuff like TV, presenters. Do you remember, like, I think for black ones we had like June Sarpong, Angelica, but they were like tamed down. They were like minimal makeup. There wasn't really this whole glam thing going on. But it's like now, if you look at a dude, she does the For Music. I can't say her name properly, but she's a black dark skinned girl. Then you have like the Maya Jammers. It's like all glammed up. Like the levels of it is like much higher than it was when we was growing up. So that's why the young girls are so bloody pressured to look so good, and they feel like, oh, you're only gonna get there if you look like that.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to say.
But even like in reality, they don't look like that. I mean, like, how often do you guys? Well, personally, I don't really use filters because I'm so like, and that's why I don't wear makeup that often. I am beat today, small.
No, you look lit.
But thanks, girl. But like on a normal day, like I just prefer not to because I feel like makeup just kind of irritates me. Like I just want to be able to rub my eyes and just lay down and like hug someone with like a light hoodie, and I can't do it. But like I feel like I prefer not to do it because listen, I did it the other day just as a tester. I haven't used filters in time, but I see everyone keep using all these filters. So I'm like, let me just say what filters saying. I was like, oh, you looking cute. You know, like, and then I took it off. I was like, raw.
It makes you not even like your
It
face,
took like
bruv.
everything off of, like, do you know what I mean?
What
Like,
filter is this though?
I'm
No,
like,
but it's
no,
no.
like every filter, like it enhanced everything. I was looking at myself thinking, I'm sure I'm not that dead. Like,
Don't you feel like that though? Like I like.
As
That's
soon
why
as I took it
sometimes
off-
I go through like not proving a point, but for my own self, like, because once you can bang on a filter. There's some filters on Snap you don't even need makeup. Honestly,
No, you don't.
You just go and it's got the lips, got the eyelash, gives you a contour and everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's like sometimes I even like for my own sanity, I'll be like, okay, let's do a picture video without a filter. I just need to do it and bang. Because it's like, how can you rely? Like I see people who rely on filters, and there's no way you can say to yourself, you're mad 100%.
But you know what? No, I've got a friend who does that. Like every single one of her pictures is filtered, but she's beautiful. So
does she look exactly? Well, she can't look the same with the filter.
She looks banging. Like, whichever way you choose to look at it, she's banging.
Yeah,
she's
in your
banging.
head.
But I feel like it's in her head because I'm just like, why do you even put this? Why do you need this? Like it's not even like she's when she takes off her makeup she looks different.
So you don't
perfect.
feel like it's a way of people hiding? I think personally it's a way of people hiding what they actually look like. Well,
no, but no,
yeah,
no.
You're like, I can't bother to put eyelashes on today. I'll just use a filter.
No, not hiding what you look like, because she doesn't look bad. So I wouldn't say she was hiding.
She's maybe like 1 in like 1,000 then, because
she doesn't look bad at all. Like if you saw her,
no, I don't really. No, I don't. I'm not doubting that she does look bad, but I'm saying like I feel like a lot of people do use the filter to.
Do you know the worst thing is the filters? Do you know like 9 out of 10 men are like, oh, she bangs a filter. You know they actually know, but
yeah, but you know on Snapchat now it actually before it didn't tell you. What
it even tells you, do you want to try it today? You try this filter right now. That's what she's using.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. Sometimes I like people that pop up and explore. I'm like, oh, is that what filter you use? Let me see how I look with that one.
I can't lie. I was looking for that LV filter, but I even messaged my friend. I was like, how do you?
Yeah, get it.
Where did you find it?
Saw it.
She was like, just keep swiping.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find that one either. But to be fair, I'm not even got no interest in that filter. Yeah. That filter's not for me.
No, but it made everyone have like some necks, like contour.
I didn't see it. I didn't ever. I
think it's still there.
No, they're taking it off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Instagram taking off their filters. Like,
already?
Since I think it was last week or something. Yeah.
Is it?
They said that they're no longer going to be doing that because of
insecurity.
Because of the.
Bit too late now, mate.
Yeah. Oh, no one's getting any likes on their pictures.
I can't lie. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, you know.
You ain't got no filter.
What?
Not even I don't know what's happening with Instagram. Apparently, they want everyone to have business pages.
What?
Like my engagement, my pictures, I don't think it reaches.
But you know why I think that is? I think it's because of the fact that they've taken off that follow button.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I feel. Because I personally...
What follow button?
You know, remember you could... If you liked something, I could go on that tab.
Yeah, there was
and then I could see all the things that she's liked.
Yeah, don't you remember that? There was like that page where you could see like if you
I didn't ever use it. That's how you know I was single, but I ain't pleased no one for a minute. I didn't even know.
You do that if you're trying to see who's
and I used to go on that page a lot because I feel like my explore page was just crap. Like I like memes. So my explore page would literally be memes. But then I'd go to that page, like if I just wanted to see people, like new people and like girls' pictures, I'd go on that and just like girls' pictures off of that. Mm-hmm. So that's the way I was able to see those pages. Now that page is gone, I don't think, you know.
No wonder there was all them, the men were like, yes, and all that.
Because they can now like people's pictures. But talking of like, how important are like, do you think they're like mad? I guess
I think so.
You don't think they're that
I don't
important?
think so. I feel
like honestly,
honest to God, like sometimes I'll put up a picture and then look at it, but then I've looked at it so much to the point where I'm
like, see that meme when it goes from Beyonce to Wendy Williams. The wig will be here. Next thing the wig is back there or even here.
That's like how I feel. Like when I start looking at it and I start critiquing it, I'm like, no.
Like, don't you ever have to send them to your friend? Like, which one should I post?
I don't do that.
What filter should I use? Guilty.
No. I just upload. I'm the friend that everyone sends a picture like, which one, left or right, or which one, or should I do that? I'm just like, whatever.
No, I don't. I just post it, and then when I look at it, I'm so
no, but like even like I posted a banging picture today. It didn't get what it was meant to get. Yeah, low key, I was thinking, you lot blind. This is a flipping serious thing.
So would you delete it?
No, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna leave that picture there. I'm gonna not upload for a month. Everybody's gonna come and see that first, and like it, and comment, and subscribe, and then I'll give you another one next month. Because I don't understand that you lot blind. The picture was banging. When I put the video on the weekend, my DMs is like I was swiping for DMs like, whoa, okay, let me upload it. Yeah, let me upload it now. No one wants to show the same love. I'll fuck you up. But yeah, so I do deep it. I'm like, hello, you gave that Butters picture the other day 1,500 likes. Now you're giving me 6 bills likes. You look, this needs to be it needs to be going up to the 1,000.
But how cringy though is it like when someone uploads? You know when you've seen the picture someone uploaded and then they delete it and re-upload
No, when you
again.
comment and then they're like, this picture's gone. I'm like, you waste chick. You're shook. You're shook.
That's bad.
But like, would you ever look at someone's picture if they didn't get that many likes and think, yeah, your picture's buzz? Like,
no, sometimes I feel like some people are desperate to just upload. Cause I'm like, your makeup wasn't blended here. Like, what are you rushing? Just don't upload.
I just like pictures. Like I feel like that's what Instagram's for. So I just like pictures. Like if I go through my thing and I see a picture, I just like it. Like. Feel happy. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like at least you feel happy.
No, I think Instagram's a bit too serious just to be. It's just art.
It's not that serious though.
Not for me. You see my Insta. I barely post.
Some people they have like color schemes.
Yeah, no, it's not that serious.
Or those big collage
free
things.
pics, each free outfit.
No, it's definitely not that serious. I just feel like people have made like Instagram this thing where it's like like certain times maybe a guy's been in your DMs and you don't reply to him, but he's always liked your pictures. but because you don't reply to him, he's not liking a picture. Or you know a guy or you know someone personally, and then maybe you've fallen out or whatever, they stop liking your picture. It's not that serious.
I even like people's pictures I don't
No,
even know.
No, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Or
gonna
some
lie.
people
If
that think
someone-
they've given you money because they like the picture. Oh, I'm always liking your pictures, man. Do you think I care? Like, what is liking my pictures?
Exactly.
Some boy would even ring me. You don't like my pictures, but I'm always liking your things.
And people
So?
actually say that in real
No,
life.
that's
No,
what
I
I'm
hate
saying.
it when someone like someone I know will message me, and they'll be like, "Oh, can you like my picture?" I'm like,
What?
"Why are you asking me to like?" I don't
People
want-
do that in real life.
Yes, like people will be like, "Can you like my picture?" Like it's not that deep, girl.
Oh,
It's
no,
alright.
it's
I mean,
not
if you
that
ain't got the
serious.
likes, you ain't
You
got the
ain't.
likes.
It's not that serious.
We go again tomorrow.
Yeah, we move.
So do you think like social media, like, do you think like things like that play a big part with like, I guess like, like people being like very conscious of like themselves, like in real life, rather than just on social media?
Because I get obviously attention in real life.
Oh, sorry,
So
sis.
yeah, no. So I just don't ever feel as though it should
that
be.
deep.
It's that serious. Like if you were getting attention only on social media, but then you come off social media and no one even looks at you, that's when I feel like you should be worried. But if your life is like you get attention on outside, and then
Which
you
I think most people probably do.
yeah.
But
And
maybe
then you
not
get-
from their caliber of, like for a woman, from their caliber of men. Do you know what I mean? Like on social media, they might get like the blue ticks in their DMs, but then in real life, they're getting like.
No, but there's also
in the
nerds
background.
that bang on internet. You know that because like, I know loads of girls that
that one.
personality, everything is just
Dead.
tapped. But online, picture wise, smashing it over 100K, like that proper influencer life. But then when they're in social settings, they can't even carry themselves like.
And that's another.
And they-
problem.
themselves like how?
And
As
they
in,
think them
hold a
followers
conversation.
means like everyone knows everyone's gonna come and talk. No, babe, I don't know you. Like
Yeah.
they feel so
What, do
entitled.
Is that what you feel that they carry that offline?
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
when I first came on Insta, which was probably 2012, 13, there was like a few of us who had a big following. It wasn't even big to what it is now. It was probably like 2-3K then, but it was big.
Yeah.
And they were on like 100K, but like, don't even ask me why I know them. I'm just trying to think, why do I know these bitches? But yeah, like they're all got big following now. They're all paid influencers. They're the ones that literally getting paid for posts or whatever. And they have they had no friends back in the day. They weren't popular in school. They weren't popular in their areas or nothing in their jobs. But Instagram, like it's made them feel like it actually gets to people's head, like on a deeper level.
But then I just feel like it's a lot of people that we see, they're insecure. I feel like a lot of people mask their insecurity in different ways. And that's just probably just one way of doing it. Because if there's a lot of people who probably aren't social, but then when they come on, even on Twitter, for example, there's loads of people who wouldn't talk the way they do in real life, but they're on Twitter talking the hardest. So I just feel like sometimes just having that social media kind of screen, they can paint, or the canvas, they can paint whoever they want to be.
Definitely not a good thing. Now I feel like
Definitely
it
not.
almost dumbs you down. Do you know what I mean? Like I couldn't imagine going to like a party and not being able to like socialize and speak with people because I'm so used to just having all like the chat online.
But you say that because of who you are.
Yeah.
But then to someone else, that's completely normal. And I feel like the generation in which we're going, that's definitely going to be a lot of like, how many children do you know that my son, for example, my son can go on a phone from since he was the age of whatever it was, and he just knows how to go through like
Stuff,
he just knows how to download this, and like he just knows how to find everything on the phone. And we're getting to that age where a lot of the time people aren't even talking. Like how many times do you commute on the train? And no one's even
it's
talking
like
to each
zombies.
other.
Everyone's heads down on their
Everyone's
phones.
heads down.
You can even go to dinner and it's like
And
that.
it's like
Oh no, that
exactly.
annoys me. I'm
So-
gonna start implementing this rule, like where everyone put their phones in the
I'm
middle.
saying that,
and-
me on a date.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then
I
it's
don't
like,
know
what
why.
is on your phone?
I don't know.
Like, what
I'm
is-
just trying to hide from the awkward moment where I'm just
yeah.
looking at even
Yeah, but
nothing.
then that's how like you build your social skills. You're like, what can I say
I have
now?
really, really
So
bad.
the web is nice.
It's even
Would you
getting
say
worse.
You have what really bad?
Social skills, it's getting worse.
And I think that's a lot to do with like social media, no?
Yeah, like because I've always had anxiety anyway.
Yeah.
But the other day, someone was like, "Have you ever read about social anxiety?" I was like, "Bitch, what do you mean?"
I
She's like,
am
"Dee,
social
I really think
anxiety.
you might have social anxiety because you really don't connect with the people outside. I was like, "What are you talking?"
Wait, someone said that to you?
Yeah, but she said it in a nicer way. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm just breaking it down. But
Yeah.
I said I need to look into that a bit more.
Yeah.
But then it might not even just be that. It might just be you're an introvert.
Yeah, I've always kind of been like this.
You might just be because I'm like that. Like, if you don't talk to me when I'm outside, I won't talk to you. But it doesn't mean that I have social anxiety, because if I go out, I know that if I wanted to strike up a conversation, I could.
Oh, well, then that's the difference then, I guess.
No, mine is not.
You're like, no, I'm standing in the
I
corner.
avoid it, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I walk into a room and just look at the floor so I don't have to say hello to no one.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I swear.
Hi, floor. Hey.
Yeah, to the bar,
Maybe
just
that
get
is
to the bar.
something to work on. Definitely.
I don't even want to.
You don't want to?
No, because I just feel like it's just too much.
Yeah, but then when you're in your kind of the industry you're in,
Yeah, that's why I back out a bit sometimes.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I know. So it's like, I
Definitely
like
work
it, but
on
I
it.
don't like it too much. I can't explain.
No, work on it. And I think in the long run it will help you anyway. It will help you.
Like even on my 30th birthday, I couldn't even do my birthday speech.
Oh.
I was literally even
Who was
walking
at
into
your
the
party?
everybody,
Drake?
the whole industry was in my party. Like,
okay, yeah, I get it.
I couldn't even walk in. First of all, that was killing me. I was shaking outside. I was like, oh my god, why did I even
in
do
your
this
own
party?
party?
Yes, my party planner came and met me. She was like, what the hell's going on? Do you want to drink me 2 shots? You have
Denise
loads
is
of guests.
walking in like
I was
Bambi,
like,
like,
she's like, you're shaking. You keep shaking. I was like, when I said I was
Oh.
still shaking, saying hello to everyone. Now I had to do speech. I was just like,
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to my party.
yeah, I was like, everyone just get lit, thanks. I couldn't. But I really wanted a big party.
Yeah.
But then when the party came, I was like, oh my
This
god,
is
what
too
did people say
much.
for me? This is too much.
Oh, no.
But at least you had a good turnout.
Yeah.
You just
There you
got
go.
drunk and forgot everyone was there.
Yeah, I literally did. And then, do you know when I had more fun? When I went to some ratchet after party after my party.
Yeah, because probably at
Yeah,
that point
it
you
wasn't
were
like
so
no pressure. I was like having the best time. I was like, this shit is real, man.
Yeah, I think maybe everyone feels like they've got like, actually saying that, talking about parties, like when I go to some parties, I feel like, you see, when I go out, I'm a dancer, so I'm not like who's going. I'm like, what music are they playing? Because I'm trying to dance all night. Like I'll be on the floor all night with my heels, bunning out my feet, and feet are fobbling when I get
Swear.
back in the cab. Yeah, but then like, you know, when now recently I've realised like when I go out, yeah, no one is moving. Like,
No.
you know when people are staring at you like you're being a weirdo, and I'm like, you lots are weird because you can hear music
And you're not
that is
dancing.
pumping out your eardrums and you're not moving.
No,
I don't
but I
understand.
went out last night and they were dancing. Like, I'm not the
Was
type
you at
that
a yardie
dances.
rave?
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
about
no.
to say as well. You must have been at a yardie rave.
No. I was at am I allowed to say the name?
What?
Or is it like?
Was I with you? I'm joking.
Does it have to be censored?
What, is that a swear word?
No. It was because I don't know, because obviously it's another company. It's another brand or whatever. What are they called? Pitch Sundays.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I've been to
yeah.
that a
I
few
went.
times.
Yeah, it was in East London, and it was, they had like some Halloween theme,
I saw.
and people were like dancing. They were dancing like crazy, and I was like, nah. And people always say to me like, why do you come out if you're not gonna dance?
Yeah.
But for me, my thing is that I like going out and just like, you know,
Yeah,
you're just in that setting.
I'm just
No,
trying
I
to look
can't
peng,
relate.
man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to lie. I
Like,
can't move too
you're
much.
just in that like,
I'm just like
the vibe. Although like I really feel like the vibe in London clubs is dead.
No,
these
it's so
days.
dead, man. The other day, all I wanted to do was that. Swear to this. I was like, girls, please, can you just do it? And they was like, no, you're so embarrassing. I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah, no, and they were dancing. I'm the one who doesn't go to the clubs and dance. I like to just observe.
I don't know.
I like to look and
'Cause I
laugh at
feel
people
like,
doing too much.
Have you
and
ever
yeah.
been like, I remember, what was it? Like, I think, like, you know, when you see on people's Snap, like, they go to like an event or something, you're thinking, yeah, this looks lit. Like, everyone's Snapchat's going off. And then you go there and you're like, hold on, is this the same place? Because this is not what I was seeing on Snapchat. You lots were only doing A when the camera came on. Where's all the A?
No, you
I
can't
came here
believe
for
in
the
an A, man. Anyone can whack an A and then it looks lit.
It's true.
Like, literally.
No, that is funny. Yeah.
And so, what do you guys feel about like the whole Instagram? Apparently, there was an article come up about Instagram supposedly removing likes from the pictures. I don't. What was the whole point behind that? Actually,
Yeah, doesn't that just defeat the whole point? Because the whole point is,
Yeah,
especially for influencers who get paid,
Yeah.
the
They
brands
have
pay
to,
them because of
yeah,
the amount of
based
traffic
on-
they have,
yeah.
likes and comments.
maybe
and
it's a money thing then. I don't know. I don't think it's like a. Actually, it could be a socially like.
I think initially the purpose, the reason behind them doing so was because of the fact that it makes other people feel insecure because they put up a picture and they don't get the likes, and then someone else does and they get like 1,000.
Girl, arch your back a bit better. Or something.
Yeah, it's not even. I just feel like there's just levels to it, man. Some
I-
people
well, that's
Instagram
the
is for personal, family, just showing.
But you
now
have to
and then.
think
Some
about-
people it's their living. The ones who get all their mad likes, 9 out of
that
10
go
times,
to
it's-
London to take
it
pictures
pays
in front
their
of the
it pays
blue
their
house
bills.
and then
Yeah, so
yellow
sad,
house.
so
Yeah.
sad.
And then most
But
celebrities who have Instagram don't even run their Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have like a
Someone
team
does
running
it,
it.
but-
So it's like it's each to their own. I don't know why people that get them 2 likes. Just watching the people that get the million.
But you know
likes.
what? I feel like, you know how we were talking about the everyone kind of becoming zombies. I feel like this point kind of relates to, for example, in my son's school, sports day, they're not allowed. They've actually scrapped the racing.
What?
Yeah, they scrapped the racing.
So what do you do?
What, the one that parents get involved, or just the racing in general?
like 100 meters or.
They don't do it.
They don't do it.
So what sport?
They want every child to
feel like a
inclusive.
winner.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Listen.
And no, honestly, and that's what they're doing. And I feel like by them doing that, they're not setting the children.
Do you know
up
what
for life
problems
outside.
most of them kids are gonna have?
Exactly. They're not setting the children up for what life is going to be outside that, because there's competition as soon as you step out into the real world. There's competition.
100%.
And again, this kind of relates to it, because it's like you're looking at someone else and you're judging yourself based on kind of how, or the likes or the attention that person gets. But if it's just not you in the real world, it's just not you. It's just not going to be you.
Yeah, but
you have to be okay with that.
I'm not competing with anyone on Instagram. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, but a lot of people are.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why they're probably taking off these likes. Because a lot of people see it as like a competition. Like, know that I'm like more prettier than her, so why is she getting more than me?
Yeah.
I know a girl who said to me that when she goes on Instagram, if she sees people living their life, she hates it.
No, I hear that.
She hates it. Like,
Did you not see the black girl that got onto Yewande and was oh, I'm sweeter than her. I'm sweeter than... Oh, shut up. Yeah, you might be. But who even comes out and drags the next woman down to lift herself up?
Yeah,
you know how stupid you look, first of all?
Probably gonna drag
like, that made us all look at her like... even if she was really pretty, I just couldn't see it no more, because why does it take you to lick someone down to lift yourself up? Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
But it's like...
Talking of that, sorry to cut you.
No, it's cool.
Do you know what actually, you guys follow UK Gossip, so you've probably seen this, yeah? Did you see the post of the girl who was like, she's gonna have like finessing classes?
Oh my God.
And she's like, yeah, if you're tired of being like basic, if you shop in like Asda, I couldn't believe it. I literally watched it like...
Did you see this?
Yeah.
I went on her page in my chest.
I went on it as well, and I was like...
I watched her story. I don't know. She was promoting some madness. I wouldn't want my daughter.
It was like, like she was promoting like
finesse classes.
She had 5 girls already on the books, and she was
actors or real life.
Real life. Like,
like she was like, if you're tired of being basic, don't worry. I was basic once upon a time, but now like,
what is it? Is this girl nice?
She's not dead.
Okay, so she could deliver those classes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
even a dead thing could deliver those classes. Because what she's really saying is not really about it, but
okay.
She's got. There's a market for it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if come next year she's some.
No, ridiculous.
Because there's really, remember, there's people that are on doing that but not talk about it.
Yeah.
Then she's just talking about it, and then she's thinking, shit, it worked for me. Let me share it with the sisters, or let me share it with other girls. Yeah, but so there's bare girls that don't do nothing, that don't have intentions of doing anything, and their whole game is, I'm gonna get a man to do this. So now, if you can get some extra tips on what worked for her, are you not gonna be like in your DMs like, hey babe?
Yeah.
No.
Because I went there to see. Me too. I'm joking.
Nah.
I'm not.
Nah, I don't.
I'm really
not. I don't agree. But do you know what's funny? No, should I tell you what made me laugh?
Tired of working, man.
Tag me in that.
I will. She opened her fridge, right? Yeah, and there was loads of Waitrose stuff in there, like.
What, in her fridge?
Yeah, loads of Waitrose stuff.
So that's the finesse.
Well, no. Basically, you're like a bit more upper. It's not Asda. Like, you're a bit more upper class. But what's funny is that it's all made, like, it's all taken from the same farm. It's just different packaging, which is quite funny. But you know, like, to not be basic, you've got to like eat like Marks and Spencers and have
not
a man
Iceland.
No Iceland. I mean, actually, Iceland's all right, but if you're eating that kebab thing that you put then throw your whole stomach away, because I don't know about that. But yeah, no, I was just like, wow, is like there's actual finesse classes now. But like that for me was like the whole, I don't know, I just felt bare weird when I watched it. I was like, oh my God, like, how did you miss it? You're always on that page.
I always see
it was a big deal. Like, do you follow Made You Think as well?
No.
A few pages posted it. People couldn't believe.
I couldn't believe it. I watched it like 5 times. I'm gonna go back. Flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. That was a big word for me. Wow. Right. So, all in all, how do we feel about? I guess everything that we've spoken about today, like, how do we feel about, like, from the likes to the, like, fraudulent behaviour with the
This
filters?
is what my what I'd like to deliver across to any young listener who may be listening, who may be viewing. I don't feel as though, I feel like we're all born with
beautiful
basic and basic conscience. So we know what's right and we know what's wrong. I feel as though you don't have to follow anybody in order to be you. Being you and just being, I mean, I don't even know how to put this. I just don't want anyone to look up to anyone outside their homes for that guidance, because everybody is human. We're bound to get things wrong. We're bound to sometimes say some stuff.
But what about Tanisha's mum? What about her? She has to look outside because her mum's telling her that she wants her to get surgery. What about her?
Fair dues. You have a very
Some people don't even have good role models at home.
Yeah, so
like,
that's
some
true.
people are even like orphans, don't even have parents, and all they have is some stranger.
But that's
out
why
there.
I say that we have a conscience and we know basic what's wrong and what's right.
Well, yeah.
You know, so I don't know. You made a good point, because what about that girl's mum if that is her role model, or you know? I just think that the woman's an idiot anyway. Yeah. Because first of all, your job as a parent, I don't believe even in the notion of telling a child that they're not good.
That's insane.
Like intellectually, because if you practice something over and over again, you become good at it. She probably, I feel like she's what's that word? She's projecting who she is onto that child. I feel like instead of guiding her in the way where, you know, she could become better at something, she's told her, she's written it off and said, you know what, you ain't good at that, or you're not pretty at all, so what you're going to do is focus on this. I think she's terrible. I don't even call people's parenting terrible, because everyone has their own thing, but if that's what you're instilling in a child, then I don't know.
But I'm not gonna lie, I think it's kind of ridiculous though that that like, you know, like NHS would even offer that for someone service. Because I feel like with people that have like mental conditions, I feel like the best thing for them is to have someone that they can speak to. I feel like just offering someone a nose job or offering it, oh, you don't like your boobs, does it really make you sad? Like, just like, why don't you try and teach them to
something else,
like love themselves before just offering them a new pair of boobs or a new nose or do you know what I mean? Don't know. That's just me, innit? Me, I'm scared of pain, so I could never. I could never.
But yeah.
So I can't remember. I literally had a point that I wanted to end with. It's just gone.
Okay, my point would be just love yourself.
Yeah.
Self-love is the best love, and filters don't mean nothing. Likes don't mean nothing.
Nothing.
And
it carries no bearing on the person
that
you actually
you just gotta work hard, man. But if you're pretty, it slaps as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say anything else.
That was it. That was the best.
Yeah, that was
it. The best finish.
It slaps.